Does the press play and walk away slogan sound appropriate? Yes, it does. Definitely. It's that simple.
Rosie has allowed us to have more time to do what we love to do.
So I'm Katie Kensinger. I work in marketing and partnerships with Juniper Communities.
My name is Laura Bolstad, and I'm the Executive Director.
Shauna Garland, I'm the Executive Director.
My name is LaShawn White. My role here is the Assistant Director of Wellness.
Dominic Brown. I am the Environmental Services Director here at Juniper Village in Washington Township, New Jersey.
Where do we use Rosie and how often? We use Rosie daily in the common areas on the second floor of our community, which is all the hallways, our bistro area, our theater, our game room, etc.
So how is Rosie assisting to make hospitality better or stronger in the community? First impressions and the way our community presents every day is extremely important. We have hundreds of visitors every day in our community. It's different than a hotel. We don't just have guests or residents who live here, but we have all of their visitors and professional services that come in. So typically, we are judged by our cover. If a building looks clean and smells clean, people immediately have a first impression that leaves them with trust in what we do here. So having a robotic vacuum that's able to help us maintain our common areas and keep us looking fresh is very important.
It's the ultimate cleanliness. Anytime you walk out here, it's beautiful, and it does a superior job. There's not one spot that it misses that I know of.
How has Rosie made an impact here? I've got to the point where my housekeepers are actually asking for it. If they don't see it in a day or two, they're responding and saying, hey, can you bring the robot up there? It's like, and it's working out. Things have been positive.
So I think for our seniors, they get a kick out of it. They, are super interested.
I like Rosie. It's like having a visitor. When I see Rosie driving down the hallway, I think of having a clean hallway and a clean room.
Why do we love Rosie? We love Rosie because Rosie is essentially another employee. Rosie does things that, by her vacuuming and keeping our facility clean, we're able to do other things. Rosie never calls out. Rosie doesn't talk back. Rosie is always on time, and Rosie does a good job. So we love Rosie, and we wish we had all employees like Rosie.
How important is the engagement and hospitality here? It is paramount to what we do. I think there's this misconception about senior living that it's, a scary place or, a dark, dingy place that you get sent to, but we very much try to operate as hospitality focused. We like to think of this as a cruise ship that doesn't leave the port, and we want people to feel that, they've worked their whole lives and they're retiring here and this is the fruit of their labor. And so it's very important that it feels, clean, inviting, and that we have that wonderful sense of community among the staff and residents, really with a hospitality focus.
Does Rosie help us alleviate some of our staffing challenges? Labor has been a challenge of every business, honestly, especially the past 5-6 years, particularly in senior living. There's always been a focus on not just hiring people, but hiring the right people. And so sometimes that takes more time than just filling an open position. So having Rosie help us with our common areas and vacuuming in the building really allows for us to utilize our housekeeping and our labor in the best places possible if we ever have a vacancy or an opening.
How easy is it to manage Rosie's day-to-day? It's pretty simple. Once it's down, once it's set, you're pushing a couple buttons and off it goes, and we come back and pick it up later. That's it.
So at Juniper, something that's really core to who we are and our values and our identity and our mission is this commitment to innovation. So it's very important for us to seek new ways to innovate, not only in the senior living realm, but also in all facets of life. Our work is where people live. So we can use partnerships in many innovative ways, even with our housekeeping and hospitality services. So we've partnered with a variety of industry leaders in everything from the arts, fitness, to now, robotics, with our latest initiative with Rosie and, what that's able to do for the hospitality industry has just been so exciting.
How has it been working with Tailos? The support has been incredible. The availability of help is always there.
We have regular calls to talk about any areas that we want to zhuzh or change up. Every community is different. Every community needs are different. So Tailos has really been accessible and available to help us, just refine how we utilize Rosie in the building.
We definitely needed some guidance in the beginning, and it was there both virtually and in person as well.
Overall, it's been pretty smooth. Usually they answer any questions we have. They get back to you right away. You send a text, they answer you.
One of the great things about working with Tailos is you're also on the cutting edge of innovation. And so you're not a vendor who's just coming in saying, we have a great product to sell you, but you're actually working with us to figure out how can we use this technology together to improve lives of individuals.
If I could describe Rosie in one sentence, what would I say? Rosie is a wonderful way of giving time back to your employees to focus on what's most important, and that's your residents.
I would say that Rosie is our most reliable employee. She never calls out.
You're doing a fantastic job. That would be the biggest thing.
If I could tell Rosie one thing, it would be, this is only the beginning, baby.